everybody, the Banga is back. Welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles Remastered. Alright, before we begin the next story mission, I'm just gonna say I have been quite busy with skirmishes to try to make sure we were all caught up. And maybe I went a bit too overboard and leveled up a lot. Well, I gathered a lot of experience and money. But this skirmish mission, even though I only had one available, was very helpful. And you can actually do it really quick. You received intelligence reporting Imperial activity in the area. This is your starting position. Sweep in quickly and drive their strike force back. Your objective is to occupy their base camp. Good luck. Alright, you just gotta capture their base camp, and that's something we're gonna be doing in the story mission as well. So, here's what you do. You make sure you have Alicia there. And Rosie. And Largo. The reason why you would definitely want Rosie and Largo is they also give you points for more movement.
Now, let's begin the operation. I'm confident victory is within reach.
Maybe I'll turn down the game music so I can make the voices stand out more.
Squad 7, move out!
I'm sure this would be a lot faster on other skirmish missions, but we don't have them unlocked. So we gotta go to our orders. We had evade boost right at the start. Attack boost is when you level up shock troopers to I think level 5. And defense boost is if you get engineers to level 3. So use that on Alicia.
This is an order. Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
If not Alicia, any other scout would do. But Alicia's cool.
My turn, okay?
And you just run for it. You take less damage from bullets because of defense boost. Next you want to get your grenade ready. Because if you try to shoot at that scout, you're likely not going to take it out.
Now.
But a grenade should do the trick. Look at him in this Family Guy death pose.
Just keep up this pace.
Alright, then you end your turn. And then you go again. Look how close you are to the enemy base. And that defense is still in play until, I guess, the next turn. Like at the next player phase. And there, to occupy an enemy camp, you just press X right on their flag. And you win. We only did 2 actions.
Operation complete. We took their base.
That scout we took out was also an enemy leader, so we got extra experience and ducats. Now, picture me not having much time to record, so I ended up, doing that an insane amount of time. Like that much insane amount of time. We're gonna be breaking this game wide open, pretty much. I want to get scouts to level 7. That got us nothing other than, stronger scouts. Shock troopers are level 6. I think I'm gonna want to put some more points on engineers. Oh, good. You know what, let's get shock troopers to level 7 as well.
You're bet. Good work. Looks like that should be the new potential up.
I don't have many points left, so let's level up Lancers.
Good work.
And I think that's gonna be it.
Come back.
On top of that, I bought pretty much everything I could from R&D facility. So this is how my tank looks now. We got the spare part, the hardened plate, and a bulletproof visor. That's how our stats look on this thing.
Come back again.
And there we go. Oh no, this is where I want to go. Alright, let me save it up so I don't have to do all those changes again. And let's go to the mission. West Bank of Vassal City.
Here are details on the current operation.
Okay. The Imperial force is deployed in a defensive formation around a camp within Vassal's urban center. You will assign your squad positions split between a city team and a riverside team. The city team will protect the base camp while the riverside team strikes the enemy. Your objective is to occupy the enemy's camp. Defeat the enemy units defending the camp, then get to the flag hung above their camp to occupy it. Beginning with this operation, you will be responsible for assigning your soldiers to their combat positions. Before commencing the operation, choose the position unit's command to view a list of deployable units. Then, once you select a unit you'd like to deploy, choose the position you wish them to take. Intelligence reports say they have tanks stationed in the city area there. It would behoove you to include an anti-tank unit on the city team to facilitate its neutralization. I would also recommend you add units with high AP such as scouts and engineers to your Riverside Strike Force. Once you got your teams in place, select the deploy command to begin the operation. Now it's time to get those soldiers of yours into position. Okay. Some of them have already been deployed. Like Rosie's right here, as is Alicia and the Edelweiss. Guess we could just put another scout there just because, like Aika. And over here, we got Largo. I say we put Vise over here to be a shock trooper. And maybe we'll put Motley there. Some of these we're probably not going to use them all. And maybe we could use a sniper. Again, you likely don't have to use all of them. Just use enough.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Yeah, that we won't die.
Split into two teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out. All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into two teams, City and Riverside. I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock trooper here. Lead the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? Couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's the spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Occupying camps. Yeah, we already know about these. So we get a boost if we stay next to our camp. Alright, the first thing I want to do... I think I want to get Rosie over here. Terrain actions. Near some locations on the battlefield, special actions become available by pressing the X button as specified. We can get to crawl on the grass.
Try to stay out of their range.
Or what if I just didn't care? Let me see if I can get both of them with this grenade. Catch. Yeah!
Man down,
Alright, there's actually an ace over here, so what I want to do, in case this goes south for Alicia, I'm gonna give her the defense boost.
This is an order! Brace up and get ready to defend yourself!
Scouts are not very durable, let's be honest.
My turn, okay?
We want to get her grenade ready.
How's it going up there, Rock?
Yeah, there's an ace over here. If I throw the grenade just right, I can knock him out of the grass.
Now!
If he gets out of the grass, he cannot crawl.
Moving out!
See, look how much damage you take. What? He went back into the grass? What the frick? You weren't supposed to get back in there. That's cheating.
Moving out!
I guess I didn't push him out enough. I might have to reload this.
This can't be good.
Oh, nope. Look at all these actions I'm wasting.
This can't be good.
We're gonna start this over. Actually, we may not have to. I can get Rosie over there.
Here I come. I'm on. Medic!
It's gonna be all right. Leave it to me.
Work your magic. You hear me?
There we go.
Ain't no stopping me.
Well, I wound up not making a single move towards their camp. What a waste. Well, if they try to make a push to our camp, it's gonna cost them big time. My sniper! She lives. Sure you want to try that?
Go down.
See ya. Leader units. A CP symbol is displayed beside the names of some units on their profile window. These units are known as leaders, and they exist among both allied and enemy forces. In Squad 7, Alicia is one such leader. By including them on the field, they'll each add 1 CP to your total, allowing you to control more units per turn. If a leader is defeated, however, that CP is subtracted from the pool. Keep your leader units protected. Yeah, well, that's gonna bite because we lost Alicia. My back.
Go down!
Just tear through the vegetation like it's Predator.
My rifle.
Guy, you don't think she suffered enough? Orders. Yeah, I know about orders. I know how they work. Just let me do my thing.
Leave it all to me.
Geez, are you close enough?
Yeehaw! Medic!
Stay with us. It won't be long now.
You got to help, please.
God, you guys suck.
Open fire!
There's another one.
Okay, how far is it to the camp? Pretty far. Do I need a defense boost for you? I think with the amount of actions I'll need to do, I think 6 should be enough. An attack boost also would not hurt. But shock troopers are already quite violent.
Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
I just need them to last long enough to eventually
Leave it all
get
to
to
me.
the end.
There's another one.
Okay, that grenade's not gonna reach. Oh, there's one up there. I'm not gonna bother to go for a headshot if I can already take him out with a regular volley.
Leave it all to
Yeah, our
me.
movement's getting less and less as they go.
There's another one. Yeehaw!
He's getting more and more fatigued.
There's another one.
Yeah, I don't even think we're gonna make it to the camp. Oh, come on.
I'll take care of it.
Get out of here.
Yeehaw!
I have 2 more movements. Is this gonna be enough? I think it will. I think we'll get there in 2 turns. We don't even have to fight the tanks. We did it. I hope we don't get docked rank for having 2 downed
Operation
units.
complete. We took their base.
Ah, we got a B rank. That's still a lot of experience and money. We got a ZM MP1G from the enemy. Nice. They seriously expected us to do it in 1! Because remember, all that matters is speed. Alec, war correspondent.
We should just leave. We go over there.
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. Funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days
Hey,
off.
lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near scoops. That's right. The name's Ellet. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
I wanted to ask questions, but I don't care for answers. Distrust? Hopefully not within our squad.
Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is? Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kids. Whatever. He'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Wait, they have distrust with me?
Chapter 4. Operation Cloudburst.
A new episode has been in. Yeah, I can see it right there. Personnel tab. Weaponry. Glossary. These 3 tabs offer information on the game's cast, the arms they wield, and the things and places that form their world. Open the menu with the triangle button and then select the resource you'd like to read. Their contents are automatically updated as you progress through the game's plot, so check back on a periodic basis. Castlefront Street's now available. War Cemetery now available. And a lot of this is getting updated too. Okay, clearly 4A is the mission. So let's take a look at Internal Strife.
Squad 7's suppression of the enemy camp on the West Bank gave us the foothold we needed. Now we'll join the Army's vassal battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge. Militia forces will take the point, crossing the bridge, and attacking the eastern camp.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead. What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the Army on this?
The plan calls for the Army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too. But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions, even dangerous ones.
Understood, Captain.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio. Reaching that bridgehead by ourselves is... it's going to be tough.
Captain Virat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
Observe it? I don't mind, but what do you...
Welkin!
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh, sorry to interrupt the meeting.
We're finished, it's fine. Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Yes, Captain. Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
What?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
You want me to break it up? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
They have guns.
Let them have it out. You can't just ignore them.
I'm not ignoring them. I think it's important that they say what they're thinking. Butting heads over differing opinions can be one way to bring people closer together.
Well, but that may be, but I still... Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right. Now get a move on, sir.
Hey, Alicia?
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
Alright, first thing I want to do is I'm going to turn down the game music. Volume levels for movie sequences cannot be changed. Oh, well, what's the point of that then? Anyway, the reason why I'm going to save is I think there's something with the war cemetery, and it's a random chance. It should be over at headquarters. Visit the resting place of those who have fallen in battle. Well, we didn't lose anyone, so...
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now,
how much do I need?
Let's see. I'll teach you retreat today. Use it to command an injured unit to pull out of combat. Well, what is your decision?
It costs 6,500 experience to learn retreat. Well, I think it's good to have as many orders as you can.
Very good. I hope my orders can assist you in saving the nation. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Okay. Hopefully above ground. Since I'm already here, let's check the R&D facility, because I think we can get new upgrades.
Welkin!
Can we get new blast suits? Because I feel like it's the most important. No, we can't. Oh, maybe you don't get this stuff till you get to the mission? What is Castle Front Street? Read the writing on the wall, published regularly.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today? Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall. Written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
Oh, that's all this stuff. Signs of Gallian resistance. In an interview given on the 8th, a spokesman for the Central Gallian Armed Forces suggested a massive anti-imperial counterstrike brewing. Should this come to pass, all eyes will be on how a force that is thus far specialized in retreat can stem the imperial incursion that claimed most of Gallia by last month's end, and now stands before the gates of Rangriz. It seems the militia will join the army proper on this bid to free the capital from a siege, a fear that has persisted for weeks now. Some suggest that this move is due to the army's desire to conserve its own manpower for combat within the city's walls. A very real possibility should this plan fail. Flames of war sweep Europa. The Empire-owned and run Tara's news outlet reported on the 6th that Imperial forces have claimed the coastal Federation city of Valois. Oh, that sounds familiar too. If true, the Empire would now hold a supply route for Ragnite transit, greatly influencing their standing in southern Europa. Unlike the northern provinces, Europa's south lacks for Ragnite. Yeah, the supplies must be shipped in from elsewhere to sustain the Empire's offensive. The Empire's hold on Europa's southern coast means expansion of the conflict to all areas of the continent is more likely now than ever before. The Federation is yet to issue a statement regarding the Empire's alleged seizure of Valois at this time.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people.
Is that why the only indicator in the upper right is money?
But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
Ellet Embedded? Sure, it's only 1100.
Thanks a million. I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often.
Okay.
Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Yeah, all I have to do is just not die. Oh. Why was there like a bookmark on the left side? Let's not worry about that. Welkin's Boast. It's a staring contest.
Hold on! Okay, what's going on here?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant? It's either her or me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair? She'll blow us all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her! Her type's got a bad reputation and everybody knows it. No Darcsens allowed. You hear me?
Oh yes, I've heard everything you have to say. But I'm still a human being the same as you. Besides, no evidence exists to substantiate what you call the Darcsen calamity. It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what, you're calling me stupid now?
I mean, you're buying into racism, yeah.
Okay, boss man. We won't fight alongside no Darcsen. What about that can't you understand? Another thing we ain't doing is taking orders from some hotshot greenhorn.
All right, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge back in Gallia's hands in 48 hours.
Huh?
Now if my plan fails, which I doubt, then I'll resign. And Squad 7 will be all yours, Largo. But if my plan works, you'll take my orders and like it.
Your funeral, boss man. You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
But... wait a sec. Welkin?
What? I said 48 hours, not 48 minutes. Sub-episodes? Some episodes listed in book mode are marked with an asterisk. These are sub-episodes, often telling a side story tangential to the main plot. For that reason, it is not necessary to view them in order to advance in the game. Though there is no penalty for skipping sub-episodes. They often offer a different perspective on the events unfolding in the story you won't find elsewhere. I think we should look at it. The plan.
Welkin?
What's up?
What's up? You just made an insane promise, that's what's up. I'm sorry, Welks. I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
It's nobody's fault, Ace. It's a war. We're all on edge here. And this mission certainly isn't helping. It's little wonder the troops are upset.
Yeah?
That's why pulling this operation off is the perfect way to bring the squad together.
That'd be great if it works. But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
Well, that's the hard part. Aha!
Huh? Aha, what?
I was hoping, but there they are. Isara, Alicia, think you can do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
You follow me?
But that's... is that even possible?
Well, Ys, think you can make it by tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get to work on it now. All right. I'll trust you on this.
Thanks, Alicia. Well, let's get started.
The Crossing.
All right, let's hear this brilliant plan. And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for you? One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river. We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo?
Well, yeah, this is a game.
Swimming a couple of foot soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
I've fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion. It will only hold for a few minutes, but it should be enough to cross.
Hold on just a sec. Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers. I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
First, the Edelweiss will cross over and clear out any Imperial patrols on the shore. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
You hear something?
Yeah, I do. What is it? Beats me.
Alright.
The Edelweiss swims just fine. Fall in, Sevens!
Alright, here we go. There's the actual mission. Battle for the bridge. I think what we should do is finally check if we can get some new stuff. Well, can't level up anymore, I don't think. Turns out there's another spot in headquarters that we don't have unlocked yet. Looks like we still can't get anything new for our actual weapons. What about for the Edelweiss? Ah, we can get new things. We get body enhancements like Reinforced Body 1. These are just passive, so you don't have to, like, fit them on a grid. Anti-Armor Shell 1. So we can buy that. Steel Upgrade 1. Gives even more body defense.
Here you go!
And that's it.
Come back again soon!
I don't think we unlocked a new skirmish, did we? Is that gonna be like every 2 missions? No, we got the same skirmish mission. I see. I guess we can stop here. And in the next part, we'll get started with... Well, should actually just go to the right spot. Oh, the report's here now. Actually, let's look at it.
Elit embedded.
We can view that.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot. That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts. We'll just have to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right, the tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. Ah, she's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks Darcsen to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you? Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts? Well then... The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not.
Oh, we can actually see the rest of these episodes, and then we'll end it here. Largo and Rosie.
There's Sergeant Potter, and Corporal Stark with him. Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the first European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the Force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment. It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls. So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I said thorny. Never mind.
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Traumatic past experience with the Darcsen leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darcsen-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
Hey, Sarah.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellett. How are you?
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. We're staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that?
Have you ever heard of this thing called a plane?
You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
Can you speak up, woman?
But he is a very kind person, and loyal. Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
Alright, maybe during cutscenes? It goes like this. And keep the sound effects at max. think that should be fine for cutscenes. Welkin and Alicia.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellett. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
I see, I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
I always ask my questions by pointing at them aggressively.
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darcsens. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Great. We're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
Huh. You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. But I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
Alright, there we go. That's pretty much all of that for her. Alright, let's just stop here, and then the next part we begin Battle for the Bridge. See you later.